Hello everybody and welcome back to Stealing 33 Plays Xcom Enemy Within. I'm Stealing 33 and welcome back to Xcom, ladies and gentlemen. So, those of you who have been around for a while are probably wondering, hey Stealing, haven't you started and abandoned like 5 XCOM series over the course of the channel? Yes, I have. That happened for a variety of reasons, Sometimes it was I just wasn't able to record enough. Other times it was really not being able to not feeling it, or having games that are like slowly spiraling out of control. This time, however, and I know I said this last time. This time, however, we're going to beat Enemy Within. I went back through my achievements after I was looking at the StarCraft achievements, and I realized that I have never beaten the Enemy Within expansion, and that's terrible, and I hate that. I hate that I have never gotten around to beating it. I hate that I never really got the opportunity to experience the end game for Enemy Within, and I really hate that I keep starting and stopping the series, because I really, really do love XCOM. It's one of my favorite games. I've got like 200 something hours in it. And I love it so much. And with XCOM 2 coming out in February, and I do plan on doing a series on that, I really want to beat XCOM Enemy Within before then. So here are going to be the rules for this series. Number 1, I'm going to upload at least 7 episodes of XCOM a week. I'm going to try to keep it to 1 episode a day. And I'm going to be regimented, and I'm going to be doing it. I'm going to try and do everything in my power to make sure that I can. Some episodes may not end up being posted exactly day after day after day, but I can promise there will be at least 7 a day every day. Or 7 a day. Not 7 a day. 7 a week. At least 1 a day. That's my promise, and I'm gonna keep myself to it, and I'm going to make sure that it happens in order to make sure that the channel can grow. The other thing, with the exclusion of this episode, all episodes are going to be about 30 minutes, or it's going to be 30 minutes or until the end of the mission I'm on. So if I have a mission that takes 45 minutes and it's 1 mission for that episode, it takes 45 minutes. It's fine. If I have 2 missions an episode, that's great. The other thing, I'm going to be playing on Classic with reduced beginner VOs and Iron Man. So what this means is that if something goes wrong in the recording or whatever, I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and keep going, and I'll have to just make recovery episodes and things like that. That's what's gonna happen. That's the plan, and I'm sticking to it. I'm gonna beat XCOM Enemy Within on Classic, start to finish, no excuses. And that's my promise. So without further ado, let's get started. I am going to be skipping all of these opening cutscenes, because if you want to watch them, there are 5 other times where this has been viewed on this channel. So you can just go check those out. It's the first episode of all of the Enemy Within, Enemy Unknown, and Long War episodes. Those are all up there. We're going to be starting in, I think we're going to start in Asia to get reduced Foundry and Officer Training School projects. And we're going to start. This is what we're going to do. And we're going to make it. We're going to make it. It's going to happen. It's going to be great. Promise. All right. Without further ado, let's take a look-see here. I hate this map. Okay. Let's go here. That way we're protected. I believe on this map most of the enemies spawn down in this area. But it has been a while, so you're going to have to bear with me here for a minute. So why don't you come here? I can see a meld canister up there, so we're going to make an effort to do that. So on classic difficulty, XCOM's a lot harder than it is on the other difficulties. Particularly that the enemies are a lot stronger. They're just generally better in classic difficulty. They have better aim. They're tougher. They are generally a bigger pain in the ass. So I'm going to have to be doing everything in my power to make sure I don't screw up at all. Little mistakes can cost us the entire run, which would be bad, because I want to win before February, and Long War is going to take a while. It's going to take a little bit for us to beat the game, because this is not a short game by any stretch of the imagination, and I'm committed to finishing it. You know, I have a long history in my life of saying I'm going to start things and then, you know, getting bored or, you know, running out of steam for them way too quickly, and I don't want that anymore. I want to just put my mind to something and finally just finish. That's the plan. Alright, so far so good. I don't like using grenades against the aliens because it is bad for business in a lot of ways. Half cover is also really bad for business, but I'm hoping the height bonus will sort of compensate for that. For those of you who are new to XCOM or, you know, haven't watched my other series, having a height bonus, like being higher than your opponent, gives you an aim bonus and gives them an aim penalty. This is great for a multitude of reasons, paramount of which is that it makes you harder to hit and makes it easier for you to hit people. And XCOM is a game all about playing the odds. That's bad. Like, I don't have to explain why that's bad. She panicked. She's not useful next turn at all. That car should explode and kill that sectoid. This car right here. Are you not gonna explode? Did that car not get hit by the grenade? It did not. It's just on fire. Fantastic. Oh, there we go. Cool. All right. That takes care of one sectoid. That helps out a lot. You grab that. Fantastic. I don't want to rush her down because I don't know what's down there. So what we're going to do is we're instead going to take a safer bet here. Is there anywhere he can jump down where he's not going to be immediately immobilized by this sectoid? No. Okay, so we'll just take the 50%. 50-50 shot. The Australian guy couldn't land it. Or is he from New Zealand? I think that might be New Zealand's flag. Also, welcome to... That's something I didn't miss. Welcome to Steel Wing 33. Can't remember country flags that aren't the United States or any of the major European nations. I'm Steel Wing 33. This is going to be a great series. I hope you're all excited. I'm looking forward to this, actually. So far, actually not so bad. Taking one hit early on is not that bad. There've definitely been worse situations that I've been under. I'm hoping that putting pressure on this guy will make him, back up a little bit, which will put him in range for the reaction shot, which is great, because now he's hurt, which means he's going to have a harder time aiming. At least I think that that's how that works. There's a lot of, like, AI manipulation that occurs in XCOM. We got one dead. Cool. We got one panicked. That's fantastic. And that's why half cover's bad. It basically does nothing. Which isn't true. It actually is. It's better to be in half cover than in no cover, but it's better to be in full cover than in half cover, and full cover is actually, like, useful. The problem is that I am being stuck in these situations where I'm being put into half cover and not being given the option to put my characters into full cover at all. We're gonna go for that meld canister, obviously. Aliens are probably over here somewhere, if I had to guess. The last pod of dudes. Can you make it to here? Yes, you can. Okay. You come here. Grab this. Okay, then come back. Awesome. So far so good. Well, so far so expected. Good would imply if she wasn't dead, this would be going fantastically. I'm not going to dispute that. But such as XCOM life, I guess. I don't know. Okay, I guess the aliens are in the building that my team started near, which is kind of bad, but that's alright. Now we know where they are, it's easier for us to plan accordingly. You know, I like being able to know where the hell I'm going. Now, as much as I'm not, like, an expert at this game, I know a considerable amount about XCOM. It's just, there are also things that, like, I don't know. I'm not the kind of guy, I'm not good enough at this game to play it on, like, impossible Iron Man, no save scumming, like, all the hard second wave options on, things like that. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not that kind of guy in games that I, like, am, like, super good at. Like, you know, like Fallout. I don't play Fallout on master difficulty. That's not true. I played on hardcore. The last run I did on Fallout New Vegas was actually on hardcore, but that's because I'm literally an expert on that game. I can tell you you know, optimal builds. I can tell you stuff like that. I know all the math, like, which is unheard of for me playing games. Xcom, unfortunately, is not one of those games that I'm able to do that with. I know a lot about this game, and I'm pretty decent at it. Good enough where I know enough about like build order and what you should be rushing, and you know what gear is best for what situations, and you know where you should start and stuff like that. I know that kind of stuff, but you know, I couldn't tell you like how the sectoid AI works and how, you know, that kind of stuff operates. That would be crazy. Why don't you come here? Take a pot shot at, what do we got, 45s? That's terrible. Might as well take it. 45's not terrible. Well, it is terrible, but it's not that terrible, I guess, is the word I was looking for there. You need to kill this guy, so we're gonna safety bet this one. We're gonna go with the safety dance here. Throw a grenade at him. I don't like that because it basically removes all the cover from this side of the area, which is bad, but it also kept my two dudes in full cover, quote-unquote safe, which apparently was a lie. I'm not happy about that. 25 isn't bad, so why don't we go ahead and take that too. Nope, that was terrible. But we can get a flanking shot here with this guy. I don't know how that sectoid shot at my lady. She's clearly in full cover with a wall between her. There's no way he should have been able to see her, but whatever, it's fine. That's alright. That was pretty good. We only lost one person. One guy got injured. It's fine. Injuries are not that big of a deal in vanilla XCOM. I'm so used to Long War where,
Welcome to XCOM HQ, Commander.
Even just putting people out in the field's bad. We're gonna skip this. We're gonna be skipping a lot of stuff. Most of like the like introductory text and things like that. I've already seen it. If you want to see it, there's lots of series where you can go watch it. I'd recommend go watching one of those if you're interested in that. So first things first, I want to get access to the Steam over here. This is a terrible layout. We got a lot of like free crap up here. We'll excavate that. I'm probably gonna. This would be power then, or power, I guess. I'm not happy about the way this is laid out. A thermo generator's great. Power generator's pretty good. I guess we'll build one. No, but I want to. If we're gonna build one, I'm gonna build one there. So we'll hold off on that. What can I buy? I can buy med kits. I probably should do that. Buy 2 med kits. Satellite. I don't need one of those yet. Research lab. Yep. This is Dr. Valen. Dr. Valen does all the research. And we're going to start with alien materials is alright. I'm going to start with weapon fragments. I want to rush lasers to increase my
We'll begin immediately. I will notify you when a complete report is available.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna do my best to. I'm gonna rush lasers to supplement the fact that rookies they can't aim. And so that's gonna be the plan: is rush lasers, get carapace armor as quickly as possible. Ignore all of the research. Once we have those two things, we can start doing, you know, stuff like worrying about, you know, better fighter jets, better satellites, better stuff like that. But we need to make sure that our people on the ground are able to complete their missions without getting wrecked every time they do something. Getting this UFO down, really good actually, because that's pretty much all luck going out. We're also going to, you know what, actually it's okay to have 2 and 2. I'm going to do my best to not put all my eggs in one basket during this, but I am going to be making a concerted effort to spread out the XP for everyone. Namely, I'm going to try to take as few leveled up people per mission as possible and take as many rookies as possible on missions. Now, some missions that's going to go by the wayside. Anytime there's a terror mission, anytime there's even this landing, I probably wouldn't do if I had a full squad of people. Mostly because the like energy crystal guys, whose name I can't remember for some reason, those guys are a nightmare. They have like 3 HP, but they deal like 1 billion damage because they use a plasma rifle at like the beginning of the game, which I find to be semi-unfair, by the way. And I don't mean to, you know, be that guy, but I find that to be a little horse crap. Here we're going to move out a little bit. I want to grab this meld canister. We know the spaceship's over here somewhere. Is there an area up here for me to stash a guy? There is. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take the last rookie man. Last rookie man, you're going to go up on top of the roof. This will be dangerous for like 2 turns, and then he'll be inside, and it'll be fine. That's horseshit. Because I definitely looked inside of there. They better not be able to get a shot off on my dude on the roof, because there's no way. That would be unfair. I guess we can run and gun and try to kill one of them. That's risky though, because I don't know what's here, and I'm worried that there might be bad guys there. Yeah, so we're gonna play it safe. That's what we're gonna do. They shouldn't be able to see that guy up there. I think it's absolute horse hockey that they were able to see him. But we'll find out. We'll see. They're shooting at the lady through the window. That's fine. I'm actually okay with that. Shotgun man, I need you to run and gun. We're going to go maximum chance to kill this thing. But then we need to be safe as well, so we'll go here. Run and gun is a good ability. Assault characters in vanilla enemy within get run and gun when they level up. I think they get it in Long War too. Basically, it lets you do an attack action after you've used up all of your action points, so you can move twice and then do an attack action, which is stupendous. And I hasten to say it's a very good ability. Assaults are one of my favorite characters, next to snipers. I use snipers for freaking everything in this game. They're insanely useful in every way. They're long range, lots of damage, all the things you want in an Xcom character. So far, so good. We handled that little surprise pretty handedly. We didn't see anything in the alien spacecraft from up here, so that guy's done his job scouting it out. We'll put this lady here, and she will open this door and peek outside. Okay, so we can see another meld canister. I shouldn't have overwatched her. Another habit I gotta get out of is overwatching as soon as I'm done with my action for a character, because it creates situations where, like, if an enemy moved into a flankable position, I wouldn't be able to shoot at them because I put my character into Overwatch, which I know seems kind of counterproductive. Like, if they moved into that position, let the Overwatch go off. You're right, but they have a lower shot chance with Overwatch, so it's better to maintain the ability to do controllable actions rather than doing anything RNG wise. So yeah, let's think about this. Where can we go that will be useful against this? They're outsiders. That's what they're called, outsiders. We'll go down here. We'll go behind the tractor. The tractor, I think it's a tractor. And it'll be fine. You know, outsiders are really cool looking, actually. They're one of my favorite character or enemies in the game. I find their design is very foreign and very, like, they look weird and they look like aliens. And I think I appreciate that. The sectoid looking like the quintessential gray alien, big head, stupid looking face, you know, stuff like that, is also appreciated. But that being said, again, you gotta hand it to him. I mean, look at him. He's a dude made out of energy. Like, let's get a look at this outsider real quick. Look at this guy. Look at him. He's like, he looks like Master Chief. He looks like a combination between a Covenant and Master Chief. It's just kind of cool looking. Move you up to behind this rock, where you will overwatch. Overwatching when there's an enemy within your line of sight prevents them from moving position, which lets you pincer attack them. The enemy AI is designed to avoid moving in situations where they're moving through an Overwatch. And so you can use it to set up traps for certain enemies. Like this guy, he can't move without getting shot. So now my guy has a pretty decent chance of hitting him, but of course he doesn't because they have potato aim. Stinking, gotta go back to the academy. Oh, Come on. Yes. Full cover's working out real well. Everything's fine. That pot of sectoids moving in is kind of crappy. But it'll be okay if we can kill this guy. Which we can't. So I will move her. Okay, wait. So let's wait. Hold on a second. Let's think about this real quick. What can we do here? It's a medic and another, and it's a medic and a rookie against an outsider. We'll move you here, Marilyn. You'll overwatch. Okay, we got to figure out what to do here. The best course of action would have been a tactical retreat, but I have screwed that up. So what are we gonna do here? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We're gonna move you here. Okay, that wasn't. It's not the best move, but it's definitely a move. This is a terrible move as well. For other reasons. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use run and gun. Cool. Let me fix my own mistake here. And we'll take this sectoid out. Boosh! Nice. All right. That should clean up the field a little bit here. Sectoid's bold. Stand out in the middle of nowhere with no cover, taking shots at my dudes. Ah, the overwatches are really letting me down. I recognize that flag. That is, I was gonna say Italy. It looks like Mexico actually. Now that I'm replaying what I saw in my head. Okay, why don't you come here? This should be a flanking shot. Or not, somehow. Okay, can you kill him? Good. A little bit of revenge. Sweet revenge. You. I want to try to level up this rookie. So let's move you closer. See if we can get a shot in on this sectoid. You cannot. So we will instead give the XP to the squatty Patrick Lee. I will be giving these characters names. Don't worry about that. I got names figured out. Well, mostly figured out. I'll probably be I'll probably be asking Facebook for suggestions and things like that. That'll be fine. We're going strong. I think we're doing alright. Can I launch a satellite? Do I not have any satellites to deploy? No satellites available. I think the biggest problem with Asia is that there are 4 spots to cover because Australia counts. I guess they all have 4 spots to cover, except the United States. The United States only has 3. Because Argentina counts as South America, and then... Oh no, I guess Egypt's got 2. It's 2, 3, 3, and then 4 and 4, which is, you know, kind of awful. I'm just gonna say it's kind of terrible. I should probably build a satellite. I have room for it. I don't have the credits though. That's all right. I'll think about it. We have Defender's Medal. Let's assign a power to that. What's this? Never panic as a result of allies getting wounded or killed. Med kits and restorative mist heal 2 more when used on the soldier. Never panic seems better. Never panic. That way I don't have to look at it later. We'll give it to Patrick Lee. Alright. Sounds good. Never panic is good. Alright. We'll go ahead and scan forward a little bit here. Abductions. Alright, cool.
We picked up multiple requests for assistance.
Oh, yeah.
Abductions in progress are marked on the hologlobe.
We'll be going to Egypt in the next episode. So with that, thank you all for watching. If you like what you saw, let me know. If you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe to my channel to keep up to date on when I post more videos. And if you really liked what you saw, leave a like. It helps the channel grow. It helps me out a great deal. And, you know, it's pretty easy. It's just one button away. So with that, thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!